Alright, guys. Copy. I'll bring him over and sit right out one myself.
I'm always amazed at when she puts a new video out because I never know what she is going to get completely wrong and take and try to twist into something that it isn't. So in this case, she's still trying to make something nefarious out of the Bandfield body cam footage. Now trying to claim that Rosendahl was saying something about bringing her over. And if you read the comment section, it's pretty clear that they think that he's referring to Kaylee and Maddie, etc. But that's not what he says. He doesn't say, have him sit here, I want her for myself. So let's start with a little bit of explanation on the body cam, what was going on at the Bandfield. So we're going to start here when one of the officers is talking to Saeed. And the other officer is going to go running after the other three guys.
Hey, is that beer?
What's up?
Is that beer in your hand?
Yeah, I'm 21.
So I fast forwarded a bit, but then you'll be able to see him walk with Saeed over to the three other guys, and you'll see the other officer there with the three other students that they stopped.
No, I don't know them.
Okay.
Yeah. Thank you.
Just hang on there.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, wait till dispatch comes back and says you're good.
All right, no worries.
You guys taking off on me?
I didn't hear you. Yeah, we thought you were talking.
You all three turned around and I put...
Okay, so now this is starting when Saeed is looking for his license on his phone, and you can see that the officer talking to Saeed is now over with the other three. And as I start the video, then you'll see the second officer that's been talking to the other three come into frame. And they'll spend some time asking them what they had to drink, etc.
How much you guys all have to drink tonight?
Couple beers.
Beers?
Yeah.
Any hard liquor or anything like that?
No.
Okay, so now what I'm going to do is I'm fast forwarding through all that part where they're talking to him about how much they had to drink and what type of beer and shots and everything. And I'm going to switch to the other officer's body cam. So this will now be the body cam for the officer that was talking to the three. Because remember, the other officer is who was talking with Saeed and then walked with Saeed over to the other three. So we're going to pick up on the other officer's body cam.
Nothing.
Okay, so some of the sound on Officer 2's body cam wasn't like they blocked out the sound, but you could hear most of that conversation on Officer 1's body cam. But notice he starts to walk away. And what does he do? He heads over to the cop car. And you'll hear him say affirm. And that's because he's responding back to the other officer. And we're going to put that together with the other officer's body cam in a few minutes here. So if you look at when he starts heading to the car, it's time-stamped at 3 a.m. and 27 seconds. And when he says affirm, it's 3 a.m. and 45 seconds. Okay, so now we're going to go back to Officer 2's body cam, and this is where the phrase comes in that bubbly is mistranslating into being something that it's not. So let's watch the video.
5977, are you going to be issuing? Copy, I'll bring him over and sit, write out one myself. All right, guys, come on over here.
Okay, what he is doing there is talking to the other officer that went to the car, and he's asking him if he's going to be issuing the tickets to those three. And that officer answers back affirm. So then the one that's still at the Bandfield with the 3 says, well, he'll have him come over and he's going to write one of them up for him. So basically he's going to bring him over and he's going to help. And you'll see that's exactly what happens. He brings the 3 over to the car, and then he goes over to the car as well and starts writing a citation while the other officer's already in the car writing citations. So, and I'll show you how that all lines up on the timestamp too.
5977, are you going to be issuing? Affirm. Copy, I'll bring him over and write out one myself. All right, guys, come on over here.
And then right after that, the officer in the car says copy. And then you'll see the officer that's still in the Bandfield bring the 3 over, and they both write tickets for them. And let's just play back what the officer was saying so that you can see he was not saying what Bubbly thinks he was saying. He was literally just talking to the other officer about helping him write the alcohol citations.
5977, are you going to be issuing? Copy, I'll bring him over and write out one myself. All right, guys, come on over here.
And I just need to say this again about the Bandfield body cam footage. All these people that keep sitting there and poring over it for hours upon hours upon hours and trying to make things come out of it that aren't there. Just stop. Law enforcement released that body cam footage through a FOIA request. Had it had any evidentiary value, they wouldn't have released it. Because something's not discoverable through FOIA to the public if it's part of an ongoing case in Idaho. So the fact that they released that body cam footage tells you there's nothing in it that deals with the murders. Nothing in it that's being used at trial. It had nothing to do with what happened that morning, okay? They stopped some guys on the Bandfield that were in possession of alcohol and were drunk, and Saeed was 21, so he didn't get a ticket, but the underage guys all got tickets. I already showed you where they got tickets, so anybody that still tries to claim that their tickets were tossed out, that's not true. But there is nothing in that body cam footage that's nefarious, okay? I understand a lot of you hate Moscow, even though you've never been, and think that the whole town's shady, even though it's not. And you want something so bad to be in this body cam footage, but there just isn't anything in it. It's what exactly it shows. Police officers handing out minor in possession tickets. That's it. So, but as long as people keep making these crazy videos with crazy conspiracies, I can keep debunking them, so that's pretty good. But as usual, let me know if there's anything you'd like me to cover.